And just like that, after a long, long day's play, we're here in the final. Rhys McLaughlin against Thomas Braniff. We've just come in from the arena there. I'm joined once again by your mother's favourite pool player, Niall McCarthy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Your granny's favourite pool player, maybe? I don't know.
That could be the one. Somebody's favourite pool player.
Well, yeah, somebody's favourite. Maybe your mother's favourite. Yes, we've just seen some drama there. Thomas Braniff
3-2 down, and that's the third consecutive game where Thomas was 3-2 down, and he comes back and finds a way.
Yeah, he sure does.
Fantastic by him, the tenacity to do that.
And a brilliant run, has to be said, from Jackie Murdoch to make it through to the semi-finals. What a player Jackie is.
Yeah,
what a day he's had.
Fantastic by Jackie. Commiserations.
We're here in the final. It's first to four.
Rhys went in off there on the break. Thomas had a chance, but it's now Rhys's turn. The table's still open, right?
So we were talking about Thomas earlier, actually. Unbelievably, incredibly talented player.
Very much so. I see Thomas on a daily basis in the club Pocket Rockets, and he's extremely talented. And I think that he's going to achieve a lot in the game. He could add so much to County Antrim.
Yep, certainly no shock to see Thomas in the final. As his counterpart, no shock to see the Iceman in the final either.
That's a great shot he's just played.
He's just so fluid. An interesting year ahead for young Rhys McLaughlin, 17 years old. Has just accepted his pro card on the Ultimate Pool Tour. Rhys will officially turn pro at the start of April.
Again, a credit to himself and the hard work he's put into the game. Deserves all the rewards.
Yeah, you know what? I was talking to him about it, and while he's laid back and cool as he always is, but he's relishing the chances of being able to go to play Cousins and Brennan and Melling, and you know that's the sort of, it's not, Rhys doesn't live in this world where he thinks, oh, who did I draw or whatever. He wants to draw.
Yeah, he wants to play the best.
To be in the big matches. Yeah, Declan Hegarty.
It's a great finish by Rhys.
Brilliant finish by Rhys.
Very well controlled, minded his work, just fantastic.
Yep, Dec was a teammate of Thomas at the Ulster Championships in Armagh, and he was phenomenal in that event. And again, nobody will be surprised to see his name in this final.
This could be the start, the kickstart, Thomas, you know, and reaching more of these finals and going on further in these events, and I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, do you know what? I think that first frame there is maybe a bit of a stamping point from Rhys.
Yeah, letting Thomas know he's
opener for Thomas, just to know
this is the standard. Yeah, setting it early. Thomas makes a ball.
They haven't split well.
No, they haven't come out kindly at all. This is the bit, you know, that Thomas, as much talent he has, you know, this, if he adds this side of the game where it's maybe a bit more tactical, I think the sky's the limit for how good he can be.
He's a brilliant cueist.
Comes from a snooker background, I believe, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I think it's fair to say he wears his heart in his sleeve.
Oh, he's very passionate, very passionate. Relentless on the table, you know.
He's only going to get better and better. That he is. As is the Iceman, I have to say, as good as Rhys is. I don't think Rhys has hit anywhere near as
No, at 17 you can't say any, you know, especially in pool, because if you look at, you know, the prime of a pool player, it's slightly different to other sports, you know, or maybe the prime of a pool player is maybe in mid-30s, if you would say, you know, it's more mature and they've been through the battle scars and they've been there and worn a t-shirt, but the confidence comes with it too, you know. So at 17 to achieve what Reece has it's absolutely amazing.
Am I in prime then?
you could certainly say that, Pierce.
It's a low bar.
Can Thomas work something out here?
Yeah, I don't know what the angle he has, but if you can pop this to the middle and screw into this cluster,
yeah.
He's just flicked off it.
Could have been nicer.
Go for it anyway.
No, certainly not. No, he's very attacking, very brave player in the shot selection he makes. But more often than not, he'll find it.
The only problem with playing this style of pool is if you don't get them against somebody like Reece,
yeah,
you just give frames away.
100%. In international rules, I find that if you've committed to the finish, you almost need to get it, you know.
Yep. It's a delicate one to the middle.
Oh, he's cued that lovely.
Got it.
He's given himself a half chance at this.
Yeah. The only problem with this is that there's no control to making this pot and working out with this other balls are going to go. Yeah, like I say, this is the only problem against the calibre of player and Reece.
You'd be expecting Reece to come forth and finish these, but it's a high pressure environment out there, you know, and both players will be wanting to win. So this is Thomas's first final.
Young Alfie joins us. Alfie, just a quick question for you: is Niall a better commentator or a better player?
I would say definitely the commentator.
Or should he just not?
just maybe leave the pool altogether. Yeah, the Iceman's gonna make this simple, delicate tap into the middle here. That's
a mistake.
That's a rare missed pot by Reece.
I'm not gonna lie to you now, I was not expecting that.
Thomas Brown feeling with a big chance here in the final, folks. It's been a long day, as I say, for young Reece in particular. You know, not getting home till 3:30 a.m. last night or this morning, should I say. Thomas likes to put plenty of action on that cue ball. He's not afraid to play a shot with a lot of side and thumps the ball, and you know it's. As young Alfie reminded me of the 3-0 victory he had. Oh, is he...
Go on, Alfie.
Has he snookered himself here, or is that going? I think it's going, isn't it, Pierce?
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Just needs to mind his work here, make sure. Does that go in the middle, off the red? It must do.
You would have to think so.
Yeah, straight in.
Off the red.
Straight in, just like that there. It's one apiece. With the Iceman for a rare missed pot, he'd be ruining that mistake. The Iceman the break.
Thomas Braniff showing us what he can do when he levels this match. One frame apiece. As we watch the Iceman set them up. For anybody that has just joined us, welcome. This is the final. The last final two standing at event 3 of the County Antrim Ranking Tour here in the QCLUB in Larne.
Capping off what has been a great day and another great event. So well done to you and the team, Pearson. Everyone at the QCLUB in Larne. It's been absolutely fantastic.
It's kind words, mate. I appreciate that.
There's a dry break by Reece, which is unlike him. Can Thomas capitalise on this? Bit of work to do here.
Just on the day, can you give anybody what's been your highlights of the day? What are the sorts of things that we'll look for? Is there any special moments? I know the atmosphere's been really good out there, but is there anything that's been activated everybody in itself? There's
been a lot of great moments. You know, there was a few ones that stood out for me that I thoroughly enjoyed was Gareth Hughes and Brian McLaughlin, the junior, their match, and it was 1-0 to big Gareth, and Brian McLaughlin got down to the black and played an absolutely unbelievable treble, and the crowd actually broke out in song. It was great moment for the club and great moment for young Brian. You know, it was fantastic.
There's young Brian in the comments. What's it a race to? It's a race to 4, mate. Some final. You're right. Thank you very much for your kind words. Kai McWhirter, who won the last 2. Riley Patterson won the event in Belfast. Came through 109 entries in that one. And our very first event with 70 entries in Antrim Sports Club back before Christmas was won by Jared McKeown. G, you're very welcome. Hopefully you turn up next time. Who won the plate? The man beside me, I believe, won the plate.
Oh, it was a bit wayward there by Thomas. Yeah, the plate again, it's a good wee incentive for the players too, but it's all about this final between Thomas Braniff and Rhys McLaughlin.
Selfless Niall McCarthy. That's what it's all about, folks. You heard it here first.
That's one of the few words I haven't been called before, Pierce, so thank you for that.
Joined as well by Hud Millen, who was a finalist at our event just 3 weeks ago.
Very solid player is Hud.
Oh, incredible player is Hud Millen. You're missed today. Oh, this is a big...
He's got that one wrong. Now Rhys has a great chance here. I think he'll play this ball beside the black first, really, if it doesn't go by in that pocket.
Yeah, I think if he's going to attack, I think he has to.
I think in these roles, with the standard nowadays in a short race, you know, it favours the attacking player. But he looks like he's playing safe, Pierce.
He's playing the lost turn.
Yeah. He's almost skill shot at that.
Yeah.
He's taking a leaf out of your book there, Pierce. I would have been the opposite way there.
Yeah. The way that I learned how to play pool, and I actually think it applies more to this skill set, is knowing when to go and when to, you know, picking.
Oh, that's a great hit.
Oh, he's been a bit unlucky there, actually, that he's opened that up.
It actually almost passed the black.
Yeah.
To go into the same pocket. Well. Yeah, Pierce, as you were saying, you know, the way you played was world rules, and you know, it was you were probably taught patience in those rules, you know, which is incredibly important in these ones also.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think in all pool in general, I think rules aside, but I think particularly with international rules, when you come down to on a frame per frame basis, it's knowing when to go for it is the. Like, obviously, if you're at a certain level,
yes, yeah,
you can go for it. You can go for it. You know, we're talking about for watching top professionals here. It's a difference, but I think for us mere mortals,
yes,
you know, I think that's a great skill set to have, is knowing when to go for it. Who did Niall play in the final?
G. Crawley was the opponent. Fair play to G. He's been supporting these events.
Oh, he has.
And Brian Player himself, G.
As long as he gets on table 2. Only joking, G. It's a wee inside joke. Paul McGivern, you're very welcome, mate. Yes, there is a lot of work goes on in between the scenes, but we do it for these turnouts and we do it for the players. And I keep saying to people, you know, the reason why everybody, the committee and everyone puts these tireless amounts of time in is purely down to the fact that we want All Ireland titles. That's just what it comes down to. We could formally announce County Antrim's motive and County Antrim's aim is to win as many All Ireland titles as we can, and you know, we will do our utmost and we'll do our best, and the only way we can do that is with the support of the players. If you keep supporting us, we'll keep doing our best to deliver the best possible tournaments and events that we can.
That was a little bit wayward there by Rhys, but he's got away with it.
As long as
I think.
Passes, I don't know
maybe
if he's a full pocket here.
There was I don't think he was quite sure on that shot, you know, when he went down and hit it. I think he was thinking maybe about playing it to the top, and he's just got caught in two minds.
Can he play it off the red? Does he?
Then the only problem is that he's bringing it away from the black, but let's see what he does here. If anyone can play out something special, it's probably Rhys McLaughlin. Yeah, he's went for your shot. He's held it well. Great shot. He's just taking a moment to compose himself, walking around. I like that.
it's where the Reds going. The pressure's on here.
There's a little bit of pressure on this here. He just needs to fully commit and roll it in. Yeah, he's cued that nice.
They don't call him the Iceman for no reason.
And no one yet to break serve, so it's up to Thomas for his break now.
Special thanks today to our sponsors, Avenue Sweet Treats Bar, to Belfast Cleaning Services, and this broadcast today is brought to you by NIQ Sports. I have to thank Nigel Percy for the work that he does for us and been able to put this on for your viewing pleasure. Without Nifty, you wouldn't be able to hear the dulcet tones of Mr. McCarthy.
People will be complaining after that, Pierce.
It's velvet on a Sunday night for your ears. That's caramel.
And here's Reece McLaughlin with a chance after Thomas's try break, but I think is he looking at reds here, Pierce? He's checking maybe for the black to go. I think you have to go yellows in this situation, but
yeah, I think just that red and yellow, yep, the one that he's just queuing at is the problem.
a little bit of work to do here, so it's all to play for in the QCLUB Larne at the minute, folks.
Sure is. Very kind words from Jim Gilchrist there. Jim, a great supporter of ours. Thank you very much, mate. Again, without you putting your time and effort into anything, we wouldn't be able to do this. David Hanna, watching from Australia. It was brilliant to see you, mate, at the last event.
David Hanna, he was in Armagh, wasn't he?
He came down, but he played the last event in the Beehive, and he came down to support the sides, but he was on a flying visit from Australia for both.
Fair play to him. It shows you that's the level of attraction that County Anthem's bringing right now. Guys are going out of their way to come and make time and effort to compete in these events.
Well, to be fair, I did actually think that he would have come back again, another wee trip over from Australia just to play this event. Only fair.
It would have been strange if he didn't, but maybe other commitments.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate all the kind words, folks.
And it looks like Reece is going about these nice, but the only thing is that black could be tricky here, especially pushing that red out. You've limited the margin with where he can find the space to play into, you know.
Does he get into it? Yep. He's going to try anyway. That's not what he was hoping for. Yeah, the pattern has kind of come askew here.
I still think he's firm favourite, but this is tricky. This is certainly not easy.
Again, a bit like, in frames gone by, if the way that kind of Reece has gone full-blooded at this, if he doesn't get them, he opens up a major opportunity for Thomas. And now this is really, really tricky. Can he just roll this in and land on the yellow? Even if he does, where does he get on the apple? And these reds are very nice. If he doesn't take these, I'd have to fancy Thomas. That's no problem, Johnny Gorman. I appreciate the sound advice. I'll be here until the rest of the final. Maybe you could release a mixtape so people could pop it on. Stick it on their phone with their headphones. This is certainly an idea, Pierce. It's Wayne Lewis in, yeah. Tropical Ballyclare. Ballyclare. Yeah, you're. Oh, he's went for a very attacking shot. Now let's see what Thomas Brownlow does from here, because Pierce, I'd be inclined to take a leaf out of your book and play safe here. You see, this is the one occasion where I think that the finish is on here. Right. Because I think, again, just from what I can see, that the red directly below the black goes to the left-hand corner. Well, knowing Thomas, I would say he will go for the finish. Yeah, it's what I actually really love about this game, because we all see things differently and we play to our strengths. I don't think there was any doubt in anybody's mind that Thomas was going to go for these. Oh, is he playing safe now? Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's pulled back. Good shot. No, he's put the Iceman in all sorts of trouble, so let's see if we can have a rebuttal. Looks like someone's having a rave. can see all the sponsors of different events we've had in the top right of your screen as things scroll through. A big thank you to everybody. Nice good hit there by Reese.
That's a very good hit. And the yellows are still in a nice position there, so...
You see, the difference is now if that red below the black doesn't go anymore.
This is a much trickier finish.
Things have changed, yep. You see him looking at it now. Yep, as I say, thank you to all the companies and people that have been very kind and given us their sponsorship. We're still on the lookout for some more. We always are.
There's the Griddle by Colin McManus.
Yeah, that's our primary shirt sponsor for this season. Actually, we're in one right now. As is
great
now.
food, great food.
Great food.
There's a whole list of sponsors. I didn't actually realise there was as many. It's fantastic, like, you know.
Yeah, we've a great team who do their utmost, and they're very diligent in terms of what they do. And I think he was trying to develop that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now this is...
Well, that tells me that red doesn't go. And the problem here now is the more balls he pots, the more difficult this becomes.
Yeah. Can Reese hold for this yellow? I think he can. He's got down very quickly, so he's certainly confident, yeah. Oh. But Thomas is in all sorts of trouble here, I think.
Yeah, it depends how tight that red is to the top rail.
Oh, he fancies it, so... Oh. You just can't make those sort of mistakes against the Iceman. He's just double checking his work if that black passes.
Less of the old there, Jerry Canning. No, it's not that old.
Oh, it's not like Reese.
I'll tell you what, that's...
As I've said earlier, Pierce, I think maybe a bit of fatigue from both players because it has been a long day and some of the shots here are just quite uncharacteristic from both players. But I think Reese, I fully expect him just to roll into this yellow.
I'll have to tuck up here, I think. Yeah.
And he's still firm favourite with a shot like that, you know. But what can Thomas Brown have found here?
I said like.
I hope that comment was more directed in Pierce's behalf, Jared.
Everybody knows I'm a spring chicken. Way past my bedtime, I have to take my false teeth out. Always going for one. Always went for a big one there. I mean, nobody can say that Thomas Brown doesn't just go for it. And
he certainly does. It's exciting.
Fearless.
But unfortunately, he came up just short here, and the Iceman will punish. And we find ourselves 3-1.
Yep, the Iceman
race to 4
goes to the hill. And I think Thomas, that's the first sort of...
I was waiting on the first toilet break. It's been 4 frames, so we're probably 2 frames past the usual for the Iceman.
I think Thomas, we said we were waiting for the first give in the match there, and I think that was it. Thomas did. Reese looked for all the world like he was going to take the frame and then run out of position. And I would have put money on Thomas making that finish.
Very surprising, you know. And it's very uncharacteristic of Reese. So,
but it does show the pressure that people are under and the will to win, and you know how much people want to take this down.
Both these guys certainly will want to win this here.
Yeah, they certainly will. Ranking points on offer. Places in Killarney. The All-Ireland Championships up for grabs.
Especially Thomas with his first final in a ranking event, you know. I'm sure the emotions are high for him. And the Iceman, he's used to this. He's been there and done that at the tender age of 17 all the same, but a plethora of experience.
Love the use of the dictionary. Love it.
No problem.
Niall is not sitting with a dictionary here, folks, in front of me. That's just the level of articulation that the man has.
Thank you, Pierce. Thank you.
You've been hanging about with Dr. Bird too long.
Far too long, Pierce. Far too long with Dr. Bird. There's Paddy Clark has joined as well.
Evening, Mr. Clark. He doesn't go to the toilet when he's in front.
And Reese to the break. He's broke Thomas's serve per se.
Yeah, he's on the hill. There's the Iceman.
And that's
a sledgehammer.
Wow. This could be curtains. But is he on a red?
I think yellows.
Yeah, either or, really.
I think reds are the balls, but I'm not sure he's on.
Either or, I think.
Nothing particularly easy.
He's looking for that red, but he mustn't be on it. I still fancy him for the yellows here, Pierce. I think this is a big moment for the Iceman.
Yeah, I think reds are the balls, but I think just given, he's looking at the yellows now, which tells me he can't get on a red. Reds are the balls, but
on these short races, Thomas has had his chances, and when you don't take them, these things tend to happen. Yeah, that's a great shot.
Brilliant shot. Reese McLaughlin attacks his bad ball early.
He's now 7 balls away from winning his first ranking event for County Antrim this season.
Just a note for everybody, if you do want to get involved, everybody is welcome at our events. Everybody's welcome to try out. You don't have to be of any level. If you want to come down, throw your hat in the ring and give it a bash, please let us know. Send us a message if you have any questions at all. We'll try to get back to you as quickly as we possibly can.
Yeah. It's looking closer to the end now, Pierce.
Yeah.
After what's been a great day, it looks like the Iceman's going to end it on a fantastic breaking dish, and it's what he does.
These look like formalities here for Reese McLaughlin as he
He's
chases
just
this
taking
title.
his time and making sure. Here we go.
2 balls away from a place in the winner's circle, joining Riley Patterson and Jordan McKeown, the Iceman, with the simplest of 8 balls to take the title. Well done, Reese.
Congratulations, Reese McLaughlin. And commiserations, Thomas Branigan. That's truly been a great run, but this day was for Reese. So congratulations.
Thank you very much, guys, for joining in. Thank you to all the players. Thank you to the Q Club. Thank you to our sponsors. As I say and I've said before, without the players and without the support, these tournaments just don't happen. Please keep on coming in. Keep your eyes on the social media channels for what's next. Niall, thank you so much for your help.
Thanks very much, Bruce.
We will see everybody 1st of March in Racks in Ballymoney. We'll hope to see you there. We'll get some more pool played and we'll gear up for an All-Ireland Championships to remember. Good night, folks.
Good night.